My name is PJ Carefoote, and welcome to this exhibition, Struggle and Story, Canada in Print. Obviously, anniversaries have always been a big thing at the Thomas Fisher Rare Book Library. Some of them commemorate really important events like Vesalius and Shakespeare, others less important, but the Canada 150 was an obviously very important exhibition that we wanted to mark. For me, it was rooted really in my memories of 1967 and participating in the centennial celebrations here in Canada. And knowing that I probably will not be here for the 200th anniversary of the nation, I was very honored to be able to take on this task. So it really started about 5 years ago when we started thinking about what this exhibition should be, how it would come together, what it should represent. And over that time, we were able to build on the amazing holdings in Canadiana, historical Canadiana in particular, that the Fisher Library already held. I knew that we had good materials that related to the exploration of the country. I also knew that we had reasonable holdings with regards to the whole process of Confederation itself. What I was surprised to find was that our holdings in the area surrounding the War of 1812 were not particularly extensive. That became clear in 2012 when we were approached to do an exhibition and said, no, we really can't because we didn't have material. So we've improved that extensively over the last few years. The other thing we discovered was that there were gems that were hidden in the collections in other areas, particularly surrounding the rebellion of 1837. There were some archival collections that had not been mined, and in those we found some wonderful resources that would be on display. I had bought into the linear history that I had been taught in school and in university, that there was an unlimited sense of movement through progress. And what I discovered through doing this exhibition is that that isn't the case. It hasn't. It's been forward several steps, back a few steps, forward several steps, back a few steps. And at first when I was going through this, and I would look at things like the exclusion of the Chinese or the refusal to help the escaped slave, I felt, and I think rightly so, a degree of shame to say that this was done by my country people. But at the end of it, the fact that we can mount an exhibition that says we are proud of who we are in spite of the things that we have done wrong and the desire that we want moving into the future to make sure that things don't happen again is something that we can be proud of. It doesn't have to be all pure, happy, clean history. It can be real, and you can still feel pride in it. Certainly here at the university and here at the Fisher, we should have pride in the holdings that our librarians have built up for over 100 years. We should be quite proud of the eyes of librarians and archivists who said this is important and have preserved that legacy for us. That's one thing we should be proud of. But I also think we should be proud of the fact that the struggle continues. We live in a world right now where people seem to be giving up on the struggle. They want to go backwards. They think that there was some halcyon day that existed in either the 19th or the mid-20th century. And what these documents remind us is that there is no halcyon day. There is only the present, and we look forward to the future, but these documents inform us about how to get there. And that's why it's important that they be preserved and that they be displayed and that they continue to be studied.